Good evening, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 24/7. My name is Niharika Valia, and I am here with you for JIIB AFB examination. Please let me know if I'm audible as well as visible clearly. Okay. So when we talk about the area of AFB, we were continuing with the series. So let's quickly move on. If you haven't downloaded our app yet, you can definitely look forward to it, because there you will get all the details regarding the examination, as well as you can look forward to our packs as well, and you can also look forward towards the offers which are available for you in time, because when you are in the app, you definitely remain updated, right? So at the same time, if you haven't subscribed to our channel Officers Adda yet, then don't forget to subscribe it, as well as click on the bell icon so you get to know whenever the classes are going on, right? Okay. So now we have already started with our batches for the JIIB examination. The complete batches have started. The next batch for English would be starting from September 12th, while the batch for PPB, AFB, and LRB for the November has just started bilingual batch on September 5th. So if you haven't reviewed the batches yet, kindly go ahead and look forward to these batches. And if you are looking forward to the next batch that is coming in the English, it would be live again September 5th. The batches which has just started is also live, right? So look forward to these batches for the better way of learning, because ultimately live batches are definitely more interactive, and at the same time you learn those things while being in the class only. And if you're not able to attend the class properly, then you also get the recordings of these classes, plus you also get the ebooks, plus you get the test series, plus with the class you get all the details regarding the examination. The planners are also available till what time the class is going to continue. That means the entire what topic we are teaching at what point of time, so you all get that particular information regarding the examination, right? Okay. Now, moving on, uh, let's move on and start with the class today. Number one says, arrange the cash, building, goodwill, debtors, and machine in the balance sheet in the order of liquidity. There are two ways of writing any basic balance sheet. One is on the basis of the permanence. The second one is on the basis of the liquidity. Liquidity means how easily the cash is available to them, right? So it starts from the long term to short term. The correct answer is cash, debtors, machine, building, and goodwill. How did we get it? One of the most liquid form is cash. Here we, or in all the places there we find cash. But the second one should be also short term. That is debtors. Goodwill as well as building, both are long term assets. So in this case, the correct answer would be B. Second point, okay. If the opening stock is 1 lakh, the closing stock is 60,000, purchases is 50,000, gross profit is 10% of sales, and the GP is. I think we have done this question. Well, let's discuss it. Opening stock is 1 lakh, right? The closing stock is 60, and the purchases are of 50. So basically, first of all, calculate the COGS for this. Cost of goods sold is calculated like opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock. There we have 1 lakh plus 50,000 minus 60,000. So basically it goes like 90,000 here. And gross profit is 10% of sales. So there is no sales, plus there is nothing related to GP that is given. There you can use the formula sales minus COGS is equal to GP. So for that, if the GP is 10% of sales, then if G then let GP be 10x, right? 10% of x, and the COGS turns out to be 90, and the sales has to be x. So there you can take it there and it will come out to be 10,000. After completing the calculation, this is the answer you will get. There is a quick way of solving it. One of the quick ways would be if sales is say 100 and the profit is 10%, that means minus 10%. The COGS, yani the cost of goods sold. The cost of goods sold means the goods that has been sold. Their cost was 90%. If 90,000 is 90% of something, what would be 100% there, or what would be 10% there? So there, if you take it the 100%, it's sales. If you take out the profit, it is 10,000. Easy way of calculating. Okay. Now the point is, which one of the following is not concerned with the financing activity? Which one of the following is not concerned with the financing activity? Is it sales of non-current investments, loan taken from bank, issue of equity shares, or increase in security premium? This part is linked with um, cash flow. AS3. This is AS3, everyone. Which of the following is not concerned? Okay. If we talk about the financing activity includes all the um, finances that the organization arranges. That means the capital as well as the outside liabilities. So if there's any equity shares, it's a part of this. If there's a loan taken from bank, it is also part of this. Issue of security premium is because of shares, it would be a part of this. But sale of non-current investments, you are selling an asset to raise money. This is not a financing activity, this is an investing activity. In cash flow, we have got three kind of activities. First one is operating, second one is investing, and the third one is financing. So there are three activities. Among these, which one of the following is not financing? Financing includes wherever you arrange your money, be it in the form of capital, be it in the form of uh, loans or outside liabilities, whatever we call it. Right? The answer is A. Money spent to reduce the working cost is. If we are trying to reduce our working cost, it's called capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, capital receipt, or revenue receipt. A very basic but a tricky question to look forward to. Money which is spent to reduce working capital. We are not maintaining it. So basically, it cannot be revenue expenditure or revenue receipt. And money is spent, that means these are also eliminated. So the correct answer is capital expenditure. Right? Any expenditure which is incurred to increase the revenue generating capacity. It's called capital expenditure. Okay, next question. Inauguration expenses of 25 lakhs incurred in the opening of a new manufacturing unit in an existing business would be capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, capital receipt, or revenue receipt. There's an inauguration expense. what would you treat it like? The inauguration expenses would be treated as a revenue expenditure only, because in this case you are not doing anything which will increase the capacity of your working. If something increases the capacity of your working, then it's a capital expenditure. Otherwise, it's not. Oh, the answer is visible. So let's look forward to this. This question said Messrs. New Delhi Financing Company sold certain goods on installment basis. They have been sold on the installment basis. Five customers did not pay the installments. To recover such outstanding installments, the company had spent 10,000 on the legal expenses. To recover the money, they have spent this money, right? So basically people can think that there is an increase in capacity or something, this is a capital expenditure, while it's not, because the point is this is just done to for the day-to-day working of the business. This is not something, if it is basically a financing company, for it it's a very normal problem. They deal with it every now and then. For them it's their routine thing that is happening. So that is revenue expenditure. If I would have bought a land which was under controversy, I paid in the legal battle and then I got that land, I'll call it a capital expenditure. But my day to day expenses went going like that, this is a revenue expenditure. Okay. The next question. If the repair cost is 25,000, whitewash cost is 5,000, both these expenses relating to the building that is presently used. The cost of extension of the building was 2 lakh 50 and the cost of improvement of the wiring, excuse me, and the cost of improvement of the wiring is 19,000. The amount is expensed is, what's the total amount that is expensed? Follow this term properly, please. Look forward to this. It's the expenses they are counting. They're not asking what amount you exactly spent. They're not asking about that. But they're actually asking how much money is your day to day expenditure. We call it expenses. Is it 25,000? It's basically some, that is a repair cost. Whitewash was 5,000, so this is their total cost now. So basically it is 30,000 here. Because 25 and 5 is a day to day expenditure. While when you are looking forward towards building, you are extending it, wiring system is being extended. This is not day to day expenditure, this is a capital expenditure. Treatment of closing stock in the trial balance when adjusted purchases is given. In a trial balance, normally closing stock is not included. But if the adjusted purchases is given, then what would be its treatment? Credit balance not recorded, then debit balance, or none of the above. Basically, since it's an asset, it would be noted on the debit side. It will have a debit balance. And adjusted purchases means, in this, adjusted purchases means opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. So if closing stock has been already reduced from the purchasing side, that means its one treatment is done. If the other treatment will not be done, then the trial balance will not match. So we'll have to add it in the assets. Different question. Okay. Now the point is NSF, that is marked on a check returned by the banker. It means, is it check has been forged or no sufficient money, or a bank couldn't verify the depositor, or none of the above? NSF marked in check. When the term NSF is marked, it means there is no sufficient money in the bank. Hello? I'm not audible. The voice issue has been solved. Okay. It is no sufficient balance. ठीक है. Okay. So this is NSF. We're done with NSF as well. The next one is the treatment of the cash book of cash in. Okay. So when we talk about the treatment of the cash book of cash introduced by the proprietor, shall be basically if a proprietor is adding cash to the business, what will happen in that case? If the cash is added, it would be on the debit side or credit side. When we talk about cash, cash is basically what? Cash is overall when we talk about it's basically a real account which says the basic ruling of accounting says debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So whenever you receive cash or any asset that is tangible or intangible assets, you put it on the debit side, or on the other side you call it the credit side, right? So whenever you when the cash is introduced by the proprietor, it would be debited in the cash book, or credited, it would be debited in the cash book, right? Right, the correct answer is debited in the cash book. So this is where I end my session. I hope it was helpful for you, and in case you're looking forward towards any of the batches, what you can do is you can use the code Y541 to avail a discount of 77%, and sometimes the higher offers are also available. So keep a track on our website as well as app, so you can look forward to it. Let me give you a quick reminder and how to look forward to it. Okay, this is our website, and there you can look forward to your classes. So what you can do is you can look forward to JIB and CAIB examination. There you have November December English batch as well as the November December bilingual batches also out. So you can look forward to any of the courses, and what you can do is you can look forward towards the course and just go down. All the details regarding the examination is given. The classes timings are also given. Whatever the timing are for the specific classes, you can look forward to those timings, as well as you can click on the point buy now and use the code Y541 and click on the area of to continue. If you will use the code Y541 and apply it, there it is. At this point of time, there is a coupon code and you can get up to 80% of discount. That means at this point of time you can get the entire course for 3,199 rupees. So kindly do not delay. Just make sure that you are purchasing it in time so that you get the maximum benefit out of it. So use the code Y541, and at the same time, when we talk about this examination, the pattern is going to change after this. So that means this examination should be your end. It should be the last level target that you are keeping for 2022, or when we talk about the entire JIB examination. So kindly do not delay and start putting the best foot forward towards your examination. So thank you everyone, and have a nice day.